Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's GentooMan here, also known as Rainy. I'm back at my desk again in front of the mic, actually making a video. Absolute insanity. I don't do this shit. I don't really want to get into it, but there's been a lot going on in my life, and I haven't really been able to make videos a lot, but I should be able to make more now. But we all know how good a promise for me to make more videos on this channel has gone in the past, so we'll see what happens, I guess. But the reason I'm making this video is because I saw a glorious announcement recently. I don't know if any of you guys know the YouTube series Uncle Samsonite by Jake Bowen. I'm a huge fan. I love it. I have a long history with knowing this particular creator and his work. But yeah, I love the series, and they're making new episodes. We got a new one coming out soon. So it reminded me of a story time that I have that pertains to Uncle Samsonite. So yeah, let's get into it. So for those of you who don't know what Uncle Samsonite is, it's a YouTube series, as I said. It starts out with there's just like an animated short that I think the creator made for like a school project or something. It's called Uncle Samsonite Pays a Visit. I highly recommend you go watch it. You'll probably fall down the rabbit hole shortly after. I discovered this series because a friend of mine, she showed me this video, the Uncle Samsonite Pays a Visit video, and just like unprompted, she showed me that video, and from there I kind of binge watched the entire series, and it's been a favorite since. So naturally, because I enjoy this series so much, I ended up showing some of my friends, and it became like a big, like almost inside joke within our friend group. Like, it's not the most popular YouTube series, so it's not like something that everyone knows about. Like in this day and age, if you mentioned like Skibbity Toilet or some shit, like people at least know what you're talking about. I don't think Uncle Samsonite is at that level, but it was like sort of an inside joke amongst me and my friends, because like I made them all watch it. We all knew what it was, and it was like a thing, right? So one day, me and a couple friends, we were all getting together, and we were gonna stay the night at my one friend's house, and this is kind of like our go-to thing, right? Like it was like that era slightly before the group grew into like the big friend group, and there was just like I think the 5 of us at this point. And so we did what we did like every weekend. You know, we'd kind of just like get through the week, do school, and then the weekend we'd usually stay at my one friend's house. I believe we call him Keith in most videos. And my friend Keith, his house was like the house to hang out at, right? He had like this huge house. His parents would kind of let us do whatever, and it was great. So we were all going there for the weekend. And, you know, we did our usual thing. We all got together. We met up at the house. And Keith lived a little bit outside of the city. He lived out on, like, this plot of land, like, a little bit outside of our city. So we'd always have to drive into, like, we'd always drive into the next town over in Keith's car. And we'd go get some pizza. And we'd go to the Walmart. And we'd get, like, some drinks. And we just basically stack up on, like, refreshments for the evening, you know? So that's exactly what we did. And, you know, it was kind of like, it's just those peak vibes with your friends, you know, when like you're not really doing anything special, but you're kind of just going out and hanging out and doing random things, and it's just a good time, and you miss those times sometimes. But that's not really the point of today's story. So after we do that, we get back to Keith's house. We get all our drinks situated in his basement. We bring our pizza down, and in Keith's basement there was like this theater room that we'd always hang out in. That was like always where we hung out. So we got that place all set up with like all the blankets and pillows and shit, and all the food and drinks that we were gonna have throughout the night. I think we turned on like a game, started playing some games. I think we started playing Smash Bros. This is also the era where we were playing through Jump Force, which is a shit ass game, but we had a lot of fun playing it. And this was that era of the internet where like cursed images was a big thing, you know, that people would like post everywhere. And for some reason, me and my friends thought it was funny all the time. We'd like try and take cursed photos, but not like, just try and take like funny photos is a better way to explain it. So basically what we do is we just like all try and hit some like random position, or like jump, or make a weird face, or move, or whatever it is as someone takes a picture. So we just get like the most whack ass picture of our group that we could. And this provided us entertainment for like hours upon hours. And it was so entertaining to us, it wasn't even funny. Now, getting back to the whole Uncle Samsonite aspect, a big part of that series is that the Uncle Samsonite character, like his weakness is off-brand soda. So any like brand name sodas is like basically like, it became a joke amongst like my friend group that any like name brand soda, like if you were drinking like a Coke or a Mountain Dew or whatever it is, then like it's an on-brand soda and you're attracting Uncle Samsonite. It became like a joke, and we'd like just throw it at each other, and like it was hardly funny, but we'd always like say it to each other. And this is important because me and my friends go-to move most of the time for like our sleepovers or our get-togethers or whatever it was is we go to Walmart and we get like the off-brand, like Walmart brand chips and like 2 liters of soda, which were all like, you know, $1 each because they were the off-brand ones and they were cheap. So we'd always be safe. But on this particular day, when we went to a Walmart, we decided that we were going to get a case of iced tea and a case of Mountain Dew. But we got them on brand. So, of course, since Uncle Samsonite was such a big, like, joke in our friend group at this point, we spent the entire night, like, drinking these and being like, oh, it's on brand. Uncle Samsonite's going to come get us. And it was like a whole joke, and we were, like, just laughing, having a good time, joking around about this, and, like, taking these pictures, right? And, you know, we're just taking pictures. We're hardly even looking at them. We're kind of just taking them. And eventually we stopped. Like, we probably at this for, like, a good hour. And we all kind of stop. We're winding down. We're all just kind of laying there together. And we start going through the photos. And so we're going through the photos, you know, just kind of laughing at all these things, all these weird faces, weird positions we're hitting. And it's great until eventually we come to this one image where I'm actually going to try and include this image in the video. I wouldn't normally do that because, like, my friends' faces are in it. And I'm going to try and obscure everyone's face. But I'm going to actually include it in this video because it's such a good visual aid. And I'm going to include a picture of Uncle Samsonite as well, for those of you who don't know what he looks like, because after all the jokes, this photo looked so much like the silhouette of Uncle Samsonite was standing behind us. It's actually, like, uncanny. So we were, like, half laughing, half terrified, and we're looking around, and we cannot come up with any logical reason why this silhouette would be in the back of this photo. Like, it simply doesn't make sense. Everyone who was at the hangout was accounted for in the photo. The silhouette made absolutely zero sense. And honestly, it still doesn't. We didn't come up with a good answer. We still haven't. It's one of those, like, big mysteries of the friend group. Like, I'm sure it was just a camera just, like, being weird. Like, of course it was, but, like, what if, right? But yeah, guys, I guess it's a bit of a shorter one, but that's pretty much today's story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. You'll know the drill at this point. I strongly recommend you check out Jake Bowen's channel and the Uncle Samsonite series. Even outside of that series, he's very talented. He makes good videos. I really enjoy them. I would strongly recommend that you check them out. Also, good news, I fixed my drawing application, so I can draw in these videos again, which I'm very excited for. I'm not doing it in this video because I just wanted to get a video out because I've been slacking recently. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. I love you all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.